I didn't think how hard it was gonna be on Val, because on Val you're gonna need to listen to footsteps and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, well, pretty much how we start off this
30
podcast
seconds
is,
left.
since it's your first episode, obviously, we do need to introduce you, right? Because no one's gonna know who you are, pretty much. So,
Yeah.
so why don't you? Yeah. So why don't you start off by first presenting yourself and pretty much tell everybody how you met me.
Hello, everybody. My name is Eric Soto, also known as Hybo Sup, Austin Sauce. I pretty much go by those gamer tags, except for on Valorant, but I cannot disclose my name on Valorant.
Yeah.
With Jakey Poo? Oh man, I think I met him. I think I met you like
Spike down A.
where was it? I know we first talked on Xbox for sure. Was it when we played basketball at Parkland?
Yeah. So, we met on Xbox, just like Audie and I met, because of Jonathan.
Yeah, I know Jonathan.
Yeah, because we used to play. We used to play GTA.
Yeah.
We used to play GTA, so that's where I pretty much met everybody except for Matthew.
I know I met
So
Matthew because of Jonathan too. But
yeah,
One enemy
pretty much
remaining.
we met. I met everybody because of Jonathan.
Placing alarm bot.
Freaking
Message.
Adi introduced me to everybody. You know, everything went well.
Last
Got
round
along.
before the switch.
And we're here today.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. And
Yeah.
now we pretty much just play. We don't really play with everybody so often, just because we're the only ones with PC. Well, Jonathan now has a PC, but I don't know what he does every day now.
You know, he just logs onto his PC and then goes to Xbox.
Yeah, all he plays is Madden, and then that's pretty much it. But we met face to face at first, playing basketball at the school. And ever since then, we just hung out and played Xbox. We go bowling from time to time. So that's pretty much how we met, really. And then, oh, what the?
My ultimate is ready. One enemy remaining.
And then, so the first question I do have for you is,
Hit me with it.
it's a really simple one, or maybe not, but I always say this. So what's your favorite video game, and why?
At the moment, it is
Player
Valorant,
standing.
as we're playing it right now. Just because I wasn't really into like 5v5 type games. Usually Call of Duty was probably like the best game I played back then. And then I know it was really not much multiplayer stuff going on until I got into
30
Valorant.
seconds left.
Yeah, because now games are just so stale and they feel like recycled. Like, yeah, because like COD, like I really enjoyed COD, but now, like, I don't know if it's just a movement or what's going on, but it really makes my head hurt. Like,
Yeah, I
Seconds
mean,
left.
I don't know what they. I mean, every year it felt like COD was the same.
Switching sides.
But
Match point.
I don't know. This COD. I mean, I really enjoy this COD right now. Just the Warzone. Warzone's really fun. Multiplayer, I could really care less for the multiplayer.
yeah,
But
multiplayer is just not fun anymore. Even the
yeah,
Warzone for me, it just feels with like, I don't know. I wouldn't call it tryhards really, because if you just play the game more than I do, then I just think you're better than me, obviously. But um, yeah, it's just like if people don't like the game, they add old maps and they think that that's gonna fix the game.
yeah,
Yeah,
which is it's really not what's gonna fix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not gonna make other people want to play your game just because, like, you're adding old maps that give people nostalgia.
Basically, like with every Call of Duty, they bring back Nuketown. You're gonna expect Nuketown to get back in, Shipment, and it's just really like I don't know. It's really repetitive.
Oh, they blocked me off.
Spike down.
No, yeah, it's just really repetitive all the time, and honestly,
Player
it
standing.
just doesn't feel good. Like the game doesn't really flow
Yeah,
too well. But I mean,
it does feel like that sometimes. It could either go in your favor or obviously you're just gonna get blown by, like you're not competing or anything. But it's just some of the guns are just really out there. It's really like not. I mean, the guns are really unbalanced. That's what I think. Some of the guns on Warzone are really unbalanced. SMGs are better than ARs at long range. I mean, it's just a whole mess. That's what I think.
yeah, and I don't know. Like I really like Val. Like I wasn't really into the
Spike
like I would
down.
say like search and destroy type of aspect, like plant bomb, or whatever.
One enemy
Really
remaining.
until like we started playing Rainbow. So Rainbow was the first one that we wouldn't really like playing hostage because people would kill the hostage, or I would kill the hostage.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
TK each other.
yeah. So that I didn't really like I really liked it because it was just different and you get like things other than just your gun
Win.
like in Call of Duty, so that's what I like. And now with this one, I don't really play CS:GO, but Valorant is really good because you not only it's like the planting the bomb thing, but different people have different abilities. Like for Sage, for example, like you could heal, you could build like a wall so people can't go through it. And then for other ones, like they have different things going on, so it's not only like you get a gun, shoot people, you
Match
win.
found.
It's more like you think a little bit more, you use abilities and things like that. So that's what I really enjoy about Val. So
Yeah,
for me, Val is really up there. But of course, I have other ones that I play every day, like Rocket League.
yeah. Like right now, it's mostly Val for me. Like you said, it's basically focused on a team aspect, not just gunning down people or playing like uh solo. It's nothing like that. It's team effort here. Everybody use their abilities to help one another, and that's what I like about this game. It's really just based on team, who you pick, team what is it? Team
Like team based.
yeah, team based, uh, and it's really. I mean, I really like it right now.
Yeah.
It's been
It
out for a few years, but I've only played it for a couple of months since what almost uh, July since July.
yeah, since pretty much since. Well, you had a PC before all of us, right?
Yeah, but you really told me about Val because I didn't know about Val until you told me to download it, and then I mean that's the same thing with Val too. Any girls here? Come on, man.
What
It's
the
weird people on here, man.
heck? Yeah, for
Makes
sure.
this game so funny. But yeah, I mean, I'm really into Val right now, just because I get to, I also get to talk to a lot of people on here, and
Yeah, because a lot
people
of
are pretty
people.
cool.
Yeah, because this is one of the games that it's not really always toxic. You know, like in COD, even your teammates will be toxic to you. And this one, like, people really do like just want to help you and like it's very team based. And I really like that people are not always like they don't start off with oh hey you suck. You know what I mean? Like they just start off with like Like, oh, he's over here. He's
Down
over here at
A.
A.
Yeah,
Help me, whatever.
it's a calm thing,
Yeah.
like
Last player
communication
standing.
based game. That's
Reloading.
what I really like. A lot of people are like, "Oh no, this guy sucks," whatever, whatever. But it's mostly like call outs. You know, if you lose a round, then nice try. If you win a round, good job. It's nothing like, "Oh, this dude sucks."
She's mine.
No.
Mostly positive.
Yeah, mostly positive. Obviously, there's some times
Yeah,
when
there is
you're
some people.
losing. Yeah, there's some people like even first round you don't even know who they are. If you don't talk to them, they'll be toxic the whole game. So there's times like that, right? But like most of the time, it's just all around like good people, every day, all day, really.
That's pretty much except only thing I don't like is the e daters.
Oh yeah, the his and hers,
Reloading.
like the his raise and
Hey,
her
can you heal me,
raise.
please? Behind you.
For you.
Oh, raises. Oh, we have raisins. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god, that was so sus. What I got.
Last player
Oh.
standing. Spike down A.
Yeah, so that's what I really like about Val, just because it's not really like COD all toxic all the time.
Exactly. And then like you play Valve sometimes just to chill, you know.
I know that
Play
I
some
will fight
unrated.
your side.
Doesn't always have to be comp. Have fun. Shotguns.
Yeah, our Bucky
Even
only
though
is. Yeah, cause in COD, even if you're just playing regular, like a quick match, it always just feels so sweaty. You
it
know,
does. It does.
like no matter what you do, that game just always feels so sweaty, which I don't really like. I feel like that's why my head hurts because it's just always like that.
Yeah, it really is. It's I don't know. Even in a team deathmatch, it always feels sweaty, as you say.
Yeah,
And sometimes I really don't like that. I like to chill
For you.
yeah,
and
for
just
sure.
have fun.
Alright. Well, the next question is, I did ask this to everybody that I've already done this podcast with. Obviously, you're gonna be number 3, so there's only 2 other people that have gone through this question. But I do have this for everybody. What is your favorite place to get food?
Imposter killed.
Okay, so at lunch, I usually get at lunch every time after work. I like Popeyes.
Okay.
I like Popeyes chicken and Wingstop. I really love chicken in general. So
Just chicken in
Wingstop,
Enemy
general.
remaining.
Wingstop, and Popeyes
Hey, good
chicken
job.
Clutch.
are like my go-to.
Ah.
So at Popeyes,
Round
I
in the
get
half.
the 5-piece
Let's try to
strips,
use our creds as a
mashed
currency.
potatoes,
Power.
buffalo dip, and Hawaiian punch.
Oh, okay, okay.
And at Wingstop, I get the 10-piece wings, classic. Hear me out, hear me out.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I like the Hawaiian sweet. I like
Okay.
sweet,
Okay, so you're not one of those, like,
not the
spicy...
hot. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
I mean,
okay.
I have my days where I want spicy, but most of the days
Enemy spotted.
I'm always on that sweet.
Reloading.
That's good.
And especially,
I know Adi did tell me he likes like the sweeter side too, but he does ask for honey hot at Wing Dad. Yeah, Wing Daddies.
Last player
So you're
standing.
just
Oh,
overall.
yeah, at Wing Daddies, I like Wing Daddies too, but it's not really my go-to. But if when I do go to Wing Daddies, I like their lemon pepper.
Oh, okay. I just
So
don't
I'm
like.
like,
Go on.
I just have my days where I'm really
Kill.
either feeling sweet or hot. Just depends.
One enemy
If I want to
remaining.
enjoy my wings or if I'm feeling a little spicy that day.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, because for
Switching
me,
sides.
I'm not really of a big spicy dude. Like, I like spicy food, but the thing is, my stomach is not the best with the spiciest food, right? Like, I would eat it, next day my stomach's gonna hurt, which is not the best. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
so I would like at Wing Daddies. I always get Tangosaurus because it's like lemon pepper mixed with like buffalo or something like that. That's what I get.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and so what do you think? You think Popeyes for a lot of people is overrated or underrated?
Okay, so for a lot of people, it'll probably be overrated, just because uh, you know, everything that happened with the chicken sandwich and all that stuff.
No, yeah.
Everybody was so into the chicken sandwich, man. Everybody had to have it.
No, everyone made a chicken sandwich. Wingstop made a chicken sandwich.
Spike
Oh
down
man, but
A.
everyone went crazy on that Popeye chicken sandwich. I remember there it was
One
all over the
enemy
news
remaining.
that they sold out. No more Popeye chickens for a
Yeah.
while.
Spike is
No, yeah,
planted.
that did sell out everywhere. I did hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it did.
Something in the insertion
So
cells.
I mean,
Okay, my arms are good. We can go.
for me, I like it. I mean, for some people, it might be overrated, obviously, just because it was so popular, you know. And it still
Yeah.
is, especially. Well, I tried to order that new chicken sandwich they had, the blackened one
Uh
without
huh.
the breading, but they said they didn't have it no more. They
Hmm.
only had it out for like a day.
Gee. They sound like they're coming C. Yeah, they C. Oh, I thought I headshotted Raze. Guess I hit her in the shoulder.
Turn out.
Yeah. I really like Popeyes. It's really close to my house, so we used to have it almost every morning, really. But my girlfriend doesn't like it anymore. So she probably thinks it's like overrated now, just because I feel like she's tired of it.
Yeah,
But
Taken out.
I really like it. I would still probably eat it all the time. I do always ask for the chicken
One
sandwich,
enemy
the
remaining.
spicy chicken sandwich.
okay, okay.
Um,
I
what
do
I
have a question for you though.
all right, go for it.
All right, this is a debate that's been going on in Texas for the longest time.
Uh huh.
Whataburger or In and Out?
Look your enemy.
Oh man, I don't like In and Out whatsoever, bro. Like In and Out is great, sure. The burger isn't too good, honestly. Um, I don't know how many burgers they have or whatever. Like I've had In and Out like probably like a good 3 times, and honestly, to me,
It it just doesn't do it for you, huh?
no, not at all. No,
Exactly. That's in my opinion, In and Out is so overrated.
no, yeah, In and Out overrated for sure. Like In and Out, not even mid, to be honest with you. Like the animal fries aren't really that good. Um, that's probably like the best thing on their menu, honestly. Like for me personally. I don't want people getting mad at me, but yeah, I think Whataburger is really great just because they have a great variety. Like for me, the best thing at Whataburger is the green chili double, and I know a lot of people would agree with
Spike
that.
planted.
And not even that, like the avocado
Last player
with
standing.
Texas toast burger as well is really good. I know it's my girlfriend's favorite. And she's not even a big fan of burgers either.
Match point.
Prepare yourselves.
Like my girlfriend is just like you, like she's more of a chicken girl. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
she loves that burger. Like every time we go to Whataburger, she used to like the chicken sandwiches, but now she really likes that one, so that's the one she goes for. So if that doesn't say something, like I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, but In and Out, like we went to In and Out. She never had it before, and she didn't really like it either. like,
Reloading.
like I could probably make a better burger at home. You know what I mean? Like with like,
Exactly.
yeah, like with like simple things too, which isn't really good at all. Because if I could make like a better simple burger, oh my god, he was behind us the whole time. Because if I could make like a better simple burger than in a restaurant, with
Attackers
like
win.
less money, then that's not good.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that one. I've eaten In and Out a couple of times, and it's just so bland. I don't know if
No.
you've experienced that. It's so bland. The burger is so bland. I mean, it really just tastes like a raw beef sometimes, and I really don't like that.
I've already sorted
But at Whataburger, it does have the variety. I like that. I always love getting the Buffalo Ranch when it comes around. The limited Buffalo Ranch, man. I love getting that. But if it's not there, I get my what is it? My honey barbecue chicken sandwich.
Oh, okay. No, yeah. Emily used to get the Buffalo Ranch too. Sometimes they did give it to her on the side, which is pretty much fine, really. But it's definitely better than In and Out for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
But I mean, yeah, I think In and Out is very overrated. Even on my family that we went to In and Out, because my family really wanted to try it, they really thought it was either mid or lower.
Yeah, I mean, you would think it would be better, right? Like, there are not many out there, only like in California, going to like all those high end places or whatever, Phoenix. And you would think it would be better, but I mean,
No, yeah.
it's not that good.
No, yeah. It just feels like to me, this is probably gonna be a big insult, but I don't really care. I feel like In and Out tastes like the school lunch burgers, but with more condiments.
Match found.
Like to me, that's what it tastes like. Like,
You know what? White Castle is probably better than In and Out, for sure. Their burger sliders are way better.
oof.
Have you ever eaten that White
I've
Castle?
had White Castle when I went to, I don't remember where I went, probably like Phoenix, like a long time ago. I don't really remember how it tasted, so I couldn't really speak on that. But I probably wouldn't doubt it. Like I really
Yeah,
wouldn't doubt
probably even the fish sliders will probably taste better than they.
it. No, yeah, I don't really like it now. It's just not for me, really.
There it is. Whataburger is better than In and Out.
Whataburger is
Ever
better
in,
than In and Out.
if you're ever in Texas, go to Whataburger.
It's a must, for sure.
It's a must.
They have something for everybody, really.
Exactly. You're feeling chicken, they have chicken. Feeling what is it? Strips, they have strips. They have
Yeah.
burgers. They have a lot of stuff you could really choose from.
Yeah, they do have really a great variety, and I really think it's really great for what people say that
Yeah,
it's worse than In and Out. Like I don't know.
I don't know about that. They have salads, burgers, chicken. They have milkshakes. What else what more do you want from this company?
Yeah, and it's really great. Like they always have something new, pretty much like every like 2 months or so that they try out or bring back. You
Sage,
know.
if I die
They
out
always
there,
have
you're in charge.
limited
Someone has to look out
burgers.
for these knuckleheads.
Limited burgers. They always bring back, like I said, the Buffalo Ranch is a limited burger. They always bring back. I think that green chili one is limited. No.
It was limited, but a lot of people did really like it, so I'm pretty sure they just kept it because it's been there for a while. Because I know they did take it off, and then they brought it back, and they never took it
You know
off.
what? I tried that chili Frito burger.
Uh huh. Was it
Oh
good?
my god, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Stream Reina?
Oh, I'm not even streaming right now.
Not sure.
Little does he know that we're recording a podcast right now. He wishes he could stream Sniper.
Mark one. Mark two. Enemy spotted. A.
No, yeah. So Holy, holy, holy.
Spike
Just going
down
crazy up in there.
Yeah.
I don't even know where they're coming from. I just see some guys to my right, left, right at me.
Yeah.
Night, night.
Wow. I don't even. What? I'm pretty sure this map isn't really hard to remember, but there is a lot of ways to get to A.
All right.
I'll play.
Yeah, I mean this map. It looks like it could be like how do you say, a good map to rotate on, flank players, sneaky ways to get to players, take everybody out one by one.
We
Aiming
need
good.
to survive.
Reloading.
Stim beacon here.
Reloading.
No, yeah. So the next question is.
Reloading.
Oh my god. Who's Reyna? Oh, I forgot I'm Reyna.
For you.
The
I
next
don't even know
question
who I
is.
killed.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Let's go.
Beautiful.
I can't really hear because I had to turn on the volume on the game.
They stumble. Now is our chance.
Yeah. All right. Well, the next question is, what is your favorite memory you have with me, or like with me and the boys, whatever it may be?
okay. So there was this one time where we all went bowling, and I believe I forgot who it was. No, I'm pretty sure it was me, you, and Audie.
Uh
Just
huh.
the three of us.
Tip the balance in our favor.
And I remember I shot put it the bowling ball.
Beacon down.
Out of my way.
I shot put that thing down the lane. I think I got a strike.
Uh huh.
Fought well.
Spike down. C.
So I was there, shot putting the damn thing, and then we're just trick shotting the whole time, just doing stupid stuff in the bowling alley,
Yeah.
Remaining.
granny shots, you name it, we're doing it.
Any type of shot, we did it.
Oh, and it was at El Paso Bowl, man, the
It was-
worst bowling alley in El Paso.
Bro, like.
Literally, our thing got stuck, and they didn't give us our
Last
time.
round before the switch.
No, yeah, we were there for like a good. What was it like?
30 minutes?
Probably a good
40?
30 minutes or so, give or take. Like waiting for the, not only for the thing to give us our pins, but like the thing to go away, like the thing that takes the bowling pins and puts them in order.
Yeah, it got stuck, and we were
Yeah,
there for a
It
good
got
minute.
stuck. We were telling the manager over and over, like, hey, like, the thing is broken. Can you please help us? And they're like, yeah, we would help you, whatever. But they never came. They would never come. We were just there, waiting for the thing to be fixed. And it was never fixed until like 30, 40 minutes after. And we were like, oh, are we gonna get our time? We're gonna get our time. And they're like,
Switching
no, you're not gonna
sides.
get your time.
I know, and then they gave us
Attention.
what was it? What was it? Oh no, that was at the other one. I was about to say they gave us the gift card or the
No, yeah, at Oasis they did
arcade
give us
card,
the at Oasis they did
But
give us the gift
at Bola
card.
El Paso, they didn't give us nothing.
No, they didn't care, bro.
They didn't give us nothing. They didn't care. They said we want your money and that's it.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? Like we took your money. That's it. Go home.
I was like, wow, 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 wow.
Which was horrible because we asked for the manager and everything. We didn't get nothing. They're like, there's nothing we could do. We can't add time. But if you want to pay for more time, we can. We're like, what the heck? So it was a horrible experience.
It was, but another one was with Matthew,
Yeah.
and this dude, I'm telling you, this dude, he just slings that thing, and it goes into the other lane where these dudes are bowling,
Spike
Oh, yeah.
and then he goes, sorry, sorry, sorry. And I think they were professional bowlers.
No, yeah, they were there for like a.
Last
Oh, what the
player
heck?
standing.
My mouse got caught. Yeah, they were there for like practice or something because they had their own bowling balls. They were taking things very
Yeah,
seriously.
they were. They were good. They were good.
No, yeah. And Matthew's the type of dude that goes to the gym all the time, so obviously he could throw the bowling ball very hard. And this dude.
He literally slung it into the next lane.
Yeah.
Like, jeez.
Like it hit the gutter, went over the gutter, and hit the next person's thing. It was hilarious. The funny thing is that Audie's favorite memory was the time we went bowling. And remember the time you threw the bowling ball upwards? Like on accident, obviously. But then you made a dent on
Oh,
the
I do remember
wood?
that. I do remember that.
Last
I
player
think I
Oh
still
standing.
my
have that
god.
video.
I have that video. It came out in my Snapchat story the other day.
Yeah.
It was
You guys
like,
recorded it.
yeah, it was like 4 years ago or something.
Stand tall.
And
And I remember I was trying to spin it.
yeah.
I was trying to spin it, and I had a way where I would spin the ball, but it would make me like obviously kind of like throw it up in the air.
Yeah.
But on that one, I did it on purpose. I'm not gonna lie, I did do it on purpose.
It was a
And
funny.
I remember seeing the den. I was like, oh, no way.
Yeah, because it was straight in the middle. Like when we would bowl,
Spike down
like
B.
you could see the ball clearly go down, like if it was there
Yeah.
was down. And it was hilarious. It was like the best thing ever. Not the best thing ever, obviously, but it was
For the
hilarious.
employees.
Yeah, for the employee, it was just
Nah,
hilarious.
it was just a good memory.
No, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't think you were there.
Who's next?
I
One
remember.
enemy remaining.
Oh man, I remember. We were playing basketball. It was me, Audie, Jonathan, and Matthew. And
Deep breaths, everyone.
you know,
Your
Audie
lives
and
count.
Jonathan are like basketball freaks, and well, Matthew not so much. But
Yo, Matthew just says the randomest things. He would say he's gonna crisscross applesauce you, and all of
and,
this.
and I remember he was trying to guard Audie, and man, it was so funny. Cause Adi was just doing, simple moves under the legs, and Matthew was all like exaggerating like his movements, and it was just so funny because he would like spin move. He fell. Adi crossed him up one at a time. He fell, and man, it was just that was a good experience as well. It's just so funny seeing this dude play basketball. Cause Matthew, I don't think Matthew's ever played any like sports except for like lifting weights and all that.
Well, Matthew used to play football, but I don't. Well, obviously that's not the same as basketball.
Oh yeah,
But
for sure.
but
Enemy
like those times that we would go play basketball, especially like the times with Eric. I mean with Isaac. Like Isaac doesn't play.
Oh,
Isaac doesn't play basketball, so he would chuck it like if he was Tom Brady throwing the football to the basketball hoop.
sudden
And it's
death.
just so hilarious, like to see everyone
Enemy
play.
patterns emerging.
Because obviously we're not all experts at playing basketball, but like people that had never played basketball, it was hilarious.
it's hilarious. Matthew was just all over the place.
Yeah,
Oh, I still have those videos too.
yeah, those times were hilarious.
You doing right?
So the next
You know what?
question.
Actually,
Oh, go
okay,
go.
go.
Oh no, go go.
I was gonna say a video game memory.
Oh, okay. This is a gaming podcast, by the way.
Jamal licking toes. You know what game I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Man, that was probably the hardest I've ever laughed ever.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, that game was so funny.
That is so hilarious. If I remember, I'll definitely put it on the screen of. So we would on this one time we decided to play.
Spike
What is it
planted.
called? Garlic phone.
Yeah, garlic.
So we decided to play Garlic Phone with the boys, and I put the topic. Like, if you haven't played, someone puts a topic, the next person draws it, and then the next person has to guess what it is. But in this one, um, it's just one topic, and everyone draws their interpretation of the topic. So I put Jamal licking toes on one of them, and so
Oh.
everyone did their interpretation, and but one stood out. It was Audie's. Audie, Audie's picture was so good.
he was he was slobbering.
He was
I tell you,
slobbering.
he was all over them.
Right, he was
Oh my god.
slobbering all over the toes. He was the toes had the toes were pink. Like, he drew the feet very well. He drew them with pink toes. It was the funniest thing ever. And oh my god, we laughed so hard, not only on that one, but much more that we can't really talk about because they're not really like good to put on here. They're not really PG at
Yo, they're
all.
rated R.
Yeah, they're rated R. So we would put them. We would be taken down. But
So that one
Match found.
and the phasmophobia session we had with Jonathan's first time.
oh my god, the Phasmophobia with Jonathan was
Happy
hilarious.
birthday!
Guys haven't seen that clip. It's so hilarious. We were playing Phasmophobia. The ghost really was throwing us anything that has to do with like, I don't know. Yeah, with like eating.
Forks, knives,
Yeah.
and we thought the ghost was hungry, obviously. And
We, she was hungry, and then we figured out it was her birthday. Um, one of the things said that she wanted to blow out a candle, so we made her wish come true, obviously. And then Jonathan made fun of her, and he didn't bring her a gift for her birthday. And well,
so unfortunately, she had to join her on her
yeah,
birthday.
he had to join her in her afterlife.
And I remember running into the garage and seeing Adi do the most funniest pose in
oh
the
my
locker room.
god.
I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's just looking up in the air, and his character's like going crazy. I was like,
Did
"Oh
literally
my
everyone
god,
on
that game is so
Battlefield?
funny with their
Yeah,
character
even
models.
the things that
It's
might kill us.
it's great."
What?
It's
What makes it so?
hilarious. It's literally really a great game.
Phasmophobia is a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, play that with your friends. With friends. Fun with friends.
Yeah. I have a lot of favorite gaming memories. Um, the ones with you, I really love the Fallout one, the Fall Guys one. I always call it Fallout. The Fall Guys, Fallout one, the Fall Guys ones. We had a lot of great time. Even though if it's like a 5-year-old game or whatever people want to call it, it's very great.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
especially with Audie, like, he gets so mad at games sometimes.
One
Like, it's
enemy
just so
remaining.
hilarious. And Phasmophobia with Jonathan, that was really one of the greater experience ever at Phasmophobia. Just because Phasmophobia, like the first time we played, we were scared. Like,
Oh yeah.
like that game is kind of scary. That one time we did play with the lights off, obviously. And
You know, it's
then
even scarier with the VR.
Turret down.
I,
Me and Audie tried it, and oh my goodness! Not only the controls are really hard,
yeah.
but like just like hearing the ghost in your ear because the Oculus it has its own audio,
Commander,
Mhm.
and it's like right there in your ears, and it's like, and you're like, oh my goodness, and you're trying to run, and it feels like I don't, the VR just makes my body feel weird. 'Cause it looks like I'm moving, but I'm not.
No,
And it
yeah,
just makes me
VR.
like so nauseous.
Yeah, because VR is something else, especially like in Phasmophobia. I would not like. I probably wouldn't have a good time, right? Because playing Phasmophobia just by itself on the PC is scary. Like, I can't imagine if like my eyes are like actually in the thing, you know? and I'm just walking
Yeah,
around, and all I hear is the ghost whispering, or if I'm over here trying to talk to him in the like in the spear box and things like that, and the ghost whisper to you, which is
yeah.
which is wild.
She would like jump scare you too.
No, yeah, especially
I've had
trying to
my
run away.
I had my fair share of jump scares because she would just pop out of nowhere and just and I was like, what?
Enemy spotted.
It's just oh my goodness. It's a good game, to say the least. It's a really good game to play with friends. Get a little spook game on.
Yeah, just because we don't really play that much of those games, and I feel like,
Oh
One
yeah, yeah,
enemy
yeah.
remaining.
and I just think like that game is so fun.
Last
Yeah,
player
it's it,
standing.
I feel like it keeps you fresh.
Yeah, especially because we don't play it so often. Like I feel like the times we do get on, like it's so fun. Like it's one of those games that you should really play with other people and not just by yourself.
Exactly.
Well, next question is, this is gonna go off topic on the whole video games, but what's your favorite superhero?
We go.
Superhero. Okay. I really like Batman.
Batman?
Batman. So when they came out with the new Batman movie with the younger version of Batman, I was really excited, and it was a good
Get out of
movie.
my way. Enemy.
And
My ultimate is ready.
like the something in the way. Oh my
One
goodness.
enemy
But
remaining.
yeah, Batman is my favorite superhero just
Last
because,
player
you know,
standing.
symbol of justice. He was fighting first he was fighting for vengeance.
Hmm.
But after, you know, people started needing him, he realized that people needed him, so he started fighting for justice, you know. That's all started with him getting wanting revenge for his parents' death, for him going to that, to him going for fighting for people. So I really like
I
that.
have the spike.
I mean, I haven't seen the new movie. I've been wanting to see the new movie. I just haven't. I mean, I pretty much had the chance, but like every time I
30
don't know.
seconds
Like I
left.
really, really want to watch the movie,
Yeah.
but I just haven't. I guess I just haven't had the chance really. Like I'm not the type of person to watch
Last
movies by
round in the half.
myself. So I feel like that's the only reason why I haven't watched it.
Don't waste your firepower.
But I have heard that it is a very good movie. Me
Yeah, it
personally, I'm
was a
not
good
the
movie.
yeah. Like me personally, I'm not the biggest DC fan.
Reloading.
Oh yeah, you're a big Marvel fan. We always watch Marvel movies.
Yeah. Like I'm always watching Marvel movies
Don't
like
overthink it.
the
That's
premiere
my
when they
job.
come out. I'm always there watching those movies. Um but I don't know how I feel about Batman. Like I feel like for every superhero I just have to compare him to like Marvel characters. Like for me Batman is just a worse character of Iron Man. But then again, they're not really the same person. Which the
Yeah,
thing that I really like about Batman is like he's not like your typical superhero that he just like fights crime or whatever. Like he really like thinks about who's he's gonna fight. You know, like when he fought Superman, like he really like thought it through. Like how am I gonna beat
yeah,
this guy and all that. So he's all about strategy. I do
Switching
feel like
sides.
one of the weak points for Batman is
Out
that
of charge.
obviously you're not always gonna have like time to strategize, and I feel like he's not the type of person to like win a fight if he doesn't have prep time.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm not saying Iron Man would too, but like mid fight you'd probably do better.
Better. Yeah.
Just because I like Iron Man's suit is like way more equipped than Batman's, obviously.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean that's one of his downfalls. You know what I mean? He has to. He's not. He does. He wasn't born with powers or anything, so
Hmm.
he really
Time
has
for your
to
test.
protect himself, make sure he doesn't die because he's a human. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is what I really like about him because like obviously you're not gonna have like not every superhero is gonna have powers or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like one of those good ones that don't have superpowers, but like
He's
he'll
still
still,
some
yeah,
ass.
yeah, he'll still beat you up even though like he doesn't have superpowers. Not like he trains, he does all this and that so he could beat you, not just like, oh, have superpowers. You're
One enemy remaining.
Have you
like you're
ever seen
Spike
those
down
memes?
A.
With Batman.
no,
It's
which
like
one?
uh, when Batman catches you stealing candy from
Match
7-Eleven,
I
and it's like
evaluate your strategy.
a
It's a joke.
guy like folded up in a pretzel.
What the
It's like now talk. Or like when the victim's already dead and he's like, now talk.
heck?
Those are funny, man.
No, I haven't seen it. But they sound hilarious. Like I could just picture a little kid at the thing, at like the supermarket or wherever, like the gas station, and like Superman's very deep voice. I said Superman, Batman, super deep voice.
No talk.
My
Oh
ultimate is
man,
ready.
those were like the funniest memes. Oh man.
Initiated.
But I'm pretty sure that everybody asked you this.
Last player standing.
Your favorite superhero?
My superhero, my favorite superhero is Spider-Man.
Oh,
He's just pretty
I
much
say,
the first superhero that I've ever seen or looked at, really.
I say that's my second favorite. Now, let me tell you why.
Why?
He he was just a teenager, right? Just a
Yeah,
teenage boy, just like we were, and it was just something we could relate to. You know what I mean? He still went to school, even though he still had these powers, still had problems with girls and all this stuff. And it's just something so relatable. It was just a relatable character for me, at least. You know what I mean? Although he has superpowers, he still does normal things, normal stuff.
I know exactly where you are.
yeah, which is what I really like about him, just because not only does he like save lives on his like spare time,
Cutting through.
like obviously he's like the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Last player standing.
Like he just helps like little people in need, like if someone because
Yeah,
there's purse stolen, like he'll be there,
Don't stop fighting. You must
or
keep
like
going,
if someone's
even if
stealing
it's
from
hard.
like a small bank, like how you seen pretty much in the movie, like Homecoming. He's just helping like little people, like not all huge superheroes you see him doing that, like Captain America, you're not gonna see him going out there helping like an old lady, cross the street or something. Spider Man is that type of person that would go ahead and go out of his way and be like, oh my god, like this old lady
yeah,
needs
yeah.
help crossing the street. Like they're worried about the bigger things, and people need help doing little things too. Like not everything's gonna be a big old problem, and that's what Spider Man does. He's just so nice, so friendly. He helps you with whatever you need, no matter how big or how small, which
Yeah,
is really
exactly. It's
great.
not like I mean, in the comics, we're really, um, big things happening. He would help people in need, criminals, whatever. And when the big things did happen, man, it was, it
Teleport.
was, uh, it was very
Time to jump.
cool to watch Spider-Man swing
Throw
around,
it down.
swing his enemies, to web his enemies up, and it was pretty cool because, like you said, he was the first superhero I watched too. So it was pretty cool to see like a
Last player
spider
standing.
person just go at it with people, and it was pretty cool.
30
Yeah,
seconds left.
because he's faced and beat a lot of people, that are really big and strong, like the Hulk. He's beat the Hulk. Not many people could say that they beat the Hulk. Like, obviously, like smarter
Sudden
people
death.
like Iron Man
Everyone makes
with
fun
prep
of
time and
gentleman's
things like that.
efficiency.
like have beat him, but
Laughing as you use all my gear.
like Spider-Man is just like an overall like coolest superhero for me. Like I know I'm probably very biased, and no matter who you put him against, like he's probably gonna beat him. You know what I mean? Like for me, like
Yeah.
he's just that type of person. Like he's still a little kid, you know. He's still learning the ropes at most of his time in the comics or in the movies. But he's still he pretty much fought Cap. Obviously, Cap um like pretty much beat him in the comics. But at that time, like Spider Man was just pretty much saving ladies and being like their purse are being stolen. Like he's never been in a fight, just a little kid, still in high school. And he went face to face with Cap. He caught Bucky's metal arm, and mid fight he was like, "Oh my god, you have a metal arm! Like that's so sick." You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he's like so funny. He's just such a cool, smart kid that a lot of people would really love to be. You know, like
One enemy
he's
remaining.
just so relatable and so cool, and even his suit is really sick.
Defenders win.
Oh yeah, the ones Tony Stark made him. Those were
Yeah,
the-
yeah, that one was really sick too, and
and I really liked Home, Far From Home.
yeah, I really like Far From Home, even though like that really showed like a much maturing like Peter Parker,
Yeah.
which I really think is really great. And that's when he really learned how to like control his spidey sense and know what's going on with it. And I really think like the whole story was really good. Like people don't really like those three movies, but I really like Tom Holland. Like he's my favorite Spider-Man for sure.
Yeah.
So keeping this going, who's your favorite super villain?
Oh, villain? Let me see. Let me see. There's a lot.
Like for me,
Match found.
I really think I don't know if it's because he looks like Spider-Man, but my favorite super villain is probably Venom. I was talking with Audie the other day. He's my first episode, of course, and I told him pretty much all like the Spider-Man villains are really great for me.
They are.
Like the most nostalgic one for me would is probably like not maybe even first or close second is the Green Goblin.
Oh, Green Goblin's iconic.
Yeah, like the Green Goblin is so sick. Like William Dafoe is like the best.
Played him very well.
Yeah, like he's just so great. Like obviously he played him. I think he played him better in No Way Home. But even then, I really think he's so.
They
he's
were
just
talking
great.
about that. They were saying that he was excited to go back into playing the Green Goblin, so he went all out. And
Yeah,
it really showed. And it really showed.
yeah. Like the first time he came out, like it was great. Like he came out being the Green Goblin. He really looked like he was a different person when he was the Green Goblin. But this time around, he just looks so much better. Like he looked more psychotic, more like in the role than he was the first time. And I really love them, but really it goes back and forth with Venom and Green Goblin.
I really like the Spider-Man villains too. Sandman. Uh, even
Yo. Anybody played on this map before?
I was like, yo, yo.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Nah,
But
man,
yeah,
never.
Sandman,
It's my first time. I'm excited.
Venom,
Phoenix, hadn't played
Doctor
this game in like
Octopus,
3 years, 2 years.
Green Goblin. I would really have to say like Venom too, just because when they came out with Venom, like just his standalone movies. Oh my god, it's so funny.
No, yeah. Like not only like he's like a villain, right? Like he's also like funny, you know?
Yeah,
Like I really like villains that are not always like so like one way, you know?
yeah. Like
Like
even he even helped a couple of people
Last
too,
player standing.
few
Spike
people.
down A.
So he's like in between like a now becoming a hero. Let's say not a hero, but
yeah, he's like an anti-villain, you know? Like
yeah, like a good, trying to be good, but still,
One enemy
has that
remaining.
hate for Spider-Man. I don't know if you saw the second one, but at the end,
yeah,
you know,
spoilers if you haven't seen
Spider-Man.
it obviously,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. When he sees Spider-Man, he's always like, he's, oh, I know who he is. Uh, Whatever, you know what I mean? He just has that hate for Spider-Man.
yeah.
But I mean, he's so funny in these Venom movies. It's hilarious. You don't see a villain going around helping people, being funny. You really don't see that. So I mean, Venom, like in Spider-Man 2, he was more serious. But when he got into Eddie, I think that's where his character really came alive.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Oh,
Enough of your acknowledgement.
Sure.
The
I
future
don't know if
is
I'm doing
waiting.
better or worse. I'm really not paying attention.
I'm just playing the game.
Yeah, I'm just
My bad.
vibing. I'm just vibing, really. No, yeah, he's just a great character overall. Did you see Morbius?
Morbius, I have yet to watch Morbius, but I heard it was good.
Yeah, so a lot of people like. There's a lot of mixed emotions on it. Me and Emily really liked that. Like, obviously, it's not the best movie ever, but it wasn't bad either.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of people are saying it was pretty good.
Yeah, I really liked it. It's not the worst movie in the world. I've definitely seen worse, but a lot of people don't really like
They're
it.
gonna go see.
But I guess you don't really have opinion on it since you haven't watched it.
Yeah.
So the next one would be, what's your dream car?
My dream car?
Yeah.
Spike planted.
You know what?
One enemy remaining.
It would have to be. My first ever car I really wanted really bad was a Mitsubishi Lancer.
Oh,
An Evo. I would say an Evo 10 or Evo 8.
Last player
Mhm.
standing.
great car, by the way. It's like one of those cars. Like they're
It's
not really expensive, but they're really cool.
Last
and
round
now you
before
don't
the
really
switch.
see them around because obviously Mitsubishi stopped production on those cars, so now they really go up in value, and you can really do a lot with those cars, upgrading wise. You know, uh, getting more power to the. It's just obviously great little project car you could have. My opinion, you know, one of the first cars I've ever really wanted. Just because what you could do with them, what modifications you could put on them.
Yeah.
Get out of my way.
It's an overall great car. So what is
Yeah.
the
I know
expensive dream
exactly
car
where
of
you
yours?
are.
Okay, so expensive. So as you know, I do have a
Player
charger.
standing.
Uh-huh.
Spike planted.
I have a charger, SRT.
Toxins going up.
You
But
do
I
have one of
always
those. I can
really,
confirm.
Ultimate is ready.
I always really wanted
One
a
enemy
Hellcat,
remaining.
and
Oh.
now since they're not gonna make them anymore, the
Toxin screen
Hemis.
down.
those things are gonna go skyrocket. Probably 100 grand for one.
Yeah. Which was ridiculous, by the
Switching
way.
sides.
It is, but you know, it's gonna be no more Hemi, more electrical. So they're gonna be
Yeah.
hard to
Sadly.
come around again, come by again. But right now, I mean, probably like if we're talking expensive, probably a McLaren Spider, uh, Spider X.
Okay, okay. Audi also picked the McLaren.
Oh yeah, the,
We
Oh
survived.
the
no.
McLaren. Oh no,
No. He
the
picked
Huracan.
the Koenigsegg 1-1.
Oh, the Koenigsegg.
Yeah. That's the one he picked. And then I think he said like his other, like the other car he would pick would be the McLaren.
I like the Huracan
Last
too.
player standing.
Yeah, the Huracan's really
Lamborghini
nice.
Huracan.
Uh-huh.
I like those ones too as well. Ah, damn.
Yeah. Like my realistic dream car was always the Challenger. Obviously I do or if you know me, I do have one. I do
Heard.
have a Challenger. And I really love the car even since I was a kid for the longest time ever. And I'm really glad to have one. I don't really drive it much. Um, but I really love the car. I really love the car. I just don't drive it much because I don't really go places. If not, I just drive the car that my girlfriend got me. My dream car has always been a Ford GT. I just always loved the Ford GT. Like I used to see it everywhere. Not everywhere, obviously, but there's this one time because my
Player standing.
stepdad
Spike
is a
down A.
mechanic. Well, my brother's dad, because we have different dads. Me and my brothers. He's a mechanic, and he used to have like these car magazines. And I remember in one, there was a Ford GT in the front, and I just really fell in love with it. Like it was a, I remember it perfectly. It was a blue one with, it was like
Match
a
point.
light blue one. Not that light really, but it was like a lighter blue
Like
with the
a
white
sky
stripes.
blue.
Yeah, kind of like a sky blue, but kind of darker. Like it's really hard to describe. Like if I didn't know the color, like I don't know the color's name or anything, but it was like a lighter blue than your regular blue, or maybe it was just regular blue, with white stripes. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Um, so that has been my dream car forever, just because I first saw it in that magazine. Um, if I were to pick another car, it would probably be like a more expensive car, really. The Ford GT isn't really that cheap. But another car would definitely be.
One enemy remaining. Spike
I
down
really love
A.
Lamborghini, and I would pick a Lamborghini Centenario. Like I feel like the Lamborghini Centenario just looks so sick to me. Like it just looks like amazing. Like if I were to pick like a more expensive sports car, that's not like American muscle because I really love American cars. It would probably be that.
I'd really, you know what else I'd really like? The newer Corvettes.
Like the Stingrays.
Yeah, the Stingray Corvettes, the newer, even the older ones, they're really nice. And
My
you know,
city
they're,
needs
they're
me. I can't
considered.
be away for long.
Some of them are considered
Send
supercars
us
now.
quickly.
Yeah, for me, I'm not really a big fan of Corvettes. Um, my cousin has a Corvette, and don't get me wrong, they look really cool. But I don't like. For me, I wouldn't get one. Like if I had the money, I would buy something else. Like it's
Yeah,
not like it's not for me. Like I'm not saying they're ugly or anything. They're just not for me, really.
it's basically people who really love that American muscle.
Stay inside.
Yeah.
I know I do.
No, I love American Muscle. I just don't like the Corvette. which is wild to me, but I don't know. They look cool, but I wouldn't buy one.
Planted.
Okay, so I know you started off with your favorite video game. What would be one that you would say that you really enjoy, but it's underrated in other people's opinions? Like, what do you think
One
is a
enemy
very great
remaining.
game that you think other people would
Jet
call it
hit
underrated?
114. Please do not lose to her.
Game that I play really. I would have to see about that one because I do play a lot of games, but I wouldn't consider.
A.
Oh, I got an ace.
Sheesh! Just
But
with the
let me see.
ace.
Sudden death.
You know what? I really like Smite.
You're like Smite.
Smite. I don't know if you've ever played it. I don't know if anybody's ever played it. It's like League of Legends, but
Hmm.
for Xbox, PC, PlayStation for console. And I really enjoy that game just because it's basically a strategy game, playing based off your team, picking gods based on obviously what your team is like. You have your mage, your support, your solo laner, your jungle, and it's really fun,
Cutting their vision.
especially with communication involved, obviously.
Spike
Yeah.
down A.
And I would consider that one to be uh, an underrated game.
An underrated
I have the
game.
spike.
Yeah, I actually downloaded it.
Because,
Remember last time you did tell me to download it? I did download it that day.
My ultimate is ready.
Um, it looks very interesting.
Rotate.
I did tell you it does look like Pokemon Unite, which I have played. Um, so yeah, I would
yeah,
really maybe our next podcast could be on Smite.
it's just people really just don't like the concept of like having to know what items to get. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? Trying to build
Yeah,
off what items you need to have on your build,
Planted.
specific power items, defense
No more
items.
meddling.
yeah, which
So
I didn't really understand in Pokemon Unite either. So maybe you could help me with that. Just because I'm not the type of person. Well, I don't know. I'm not the type of person to look things up for strategy, which I feel like is my downside really. I really just watch like videos on games just to watch people on games. Like if I'm playing that game at the time, I would watch people playing it. Like right now, I watch people play Val. I watch people play PUBG and things like that. But I don't really watch like strategy things, which I think is my downfall when I do play those types of games. Just because I'm just going in there blind, you know?
yeah, so obviously with Smite, it's team based, strategy based. You know, knowing when the right time to time knowing the right time when to fight, when it's not a good time to fight, when it's time to go for objectives. Uh it's really a game you need to have knowledge in.
Yeah.
And people they don't really like that, but I do. I think it's an underrated game. I really like Smite, League of Legends, but a lot of people, they really don't like those games, so I think it's underrated.
Yeah, I mean, it looked fun when I saw the trailer and when you talked about it the other day. So that's why I downloaded it. I haven't got to play just because I also don't really like playing games by myself unless I'm really interested in the game. Like I'd play Rocket League by myself. I'd play Val by myself. I played the other games by myself, but I really get bored of playing by myself, so that's why I don't really play. So yeah, maybe next podcast with you it would be on Smite. That'd be fun. Be something interesting to do.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially since there's game modes where you could just build and have fun. It's not about the game's not all about strategy. Sometimes they have game modes where you just have fun, build wacky stuff, make your
Yeah.
character like overpowered or really tanky or a attack speed. It's just a fun game to play with friends. You know, sometimes to have fun or just be competitive in it.
Mhm.
Oh, and movement speed. There's movement speed in that game too. So you could build characters that can go like at least 100 miles per hour,
No, yeah.
zooming all over the map. It's funny. It's funny because the tanks, when they do it, oh my god, they can keep up with like assassins. It's funny.
Gee.
Match
That sounds
found.
very interesting. Right now that we could see all the characters, I have a very funny question for you. Um, Pretty much, who is your like if you were to pick one character, right, in this game right now that we're playing Valorant, who would be your Valorant wifey?
Come on, man. Sage.
Say,
Sajay. Mommy Sagey Poo.
sheesh.
Sage always takes care of her team. She'll take care of me. You know what I mean?
That's for sure. That's for sure.
She's a team player. So my waifu would be Sage. What about you? What about you? Let's hear it.
Oof, that's very hard because none of them really look that appealing to me, really. Let me see. I wish I could look at Jet better. Probably, I don't know. I'm trying to see all of them.
I say my second best is Neon.
Yeah, I was gonna say either Neon. Fate just has too much tattoos for me. Reina, I'm just gonna have to go with
It's
Reina. Like Reina looks most like Emily, so I'm gonna pick Reina. If she sees this, I want her
okay.
to hear that. All right, so I do have other questions for you, but I do also have would you rather's. So I'm gonna ask you the would you rather's
I
first,
can't
and then
deal with the
we'll
morality
finish
of
off with
yet another brimstone.
the other
Therefore,
questions.
Messiah,
Sure, for
I'll
sure.
silence him.
So the first would you rather question is would you rather live in a pitch black cave for the rest of your life? Or would you rather live in the most haunted phasmophobia house ever? Right? Like if you're on hard mode playing on phasmophobia and you're like in the in a home or wherever you want to pick.
Uh, So we're talking about survival here.
Pretty
Am I
much,
gonna
yeah.
survive? I mean, my chances of survival in both are slim. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'll have a
Yeah.
aggressive ghost with me, that's trying to come out from my head, or you know, because I'm just trying to live life. And in the black cave, I feel like you can't see anything. I mean, you don't know what's crawling up in there, so you don't
No.
you don't really know
Spike
what's going
down
on in
B.
that black cave.
One enemy remaining.
So it's a hard one, but
That's a good run.
I would have to say
Here.
in the most haunted
Need a drop.
place in Phasmophobia, just because you're not. I don't think you will be able to survive in a cave without seeing what's in front of you. So you don't know what's in there. You don't know what you're eating, or
All right, so let's
doing anything
say
like
in
that.
both you get food sent to you every week, right? So you'll know what you'll be eating. You'll be eating actual food, right, in both
Yeah.
homes, both situations. So which one would you be picking? Would you still be picking Phasma?
On that one, I would pick the black cave. If I knew what I was eating, and I mean, obviously you can't see in the dark, but if I knew what I was
Spike
eating,
planted.
I would pick the cave.
Ooh. For me, that would be hard just because if I'm always in a pitch black place, I feel like my mind will still play
Yeah,
tricks on me. Obviously, it wouldn't be ghosts, it would just be in my head. But it's like, I would go crazy just in a pitch black thing. Like, I'm not the type of person that's afraid of the dark or anything like that. But just always, like, at that point, I'm pretty much blind. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Last player standing.
But it. This one is kind of a lose lose. You know what I mean?
No.
'Cause you mental, you got
Make sure
mental,
to follow my pack in. The leader's
mental
right.
stability and play. You, in both situations, honestly,
Yeah,
you
in
can go
both
crazy with the
situations.
ghosts in your house. Definitely go crazy with the ghosts in your house, and you go crazy when you're all alone, pitch black cave by yourself, no communication, just you and your thoughts, and it's really a lose lose. But
I'd probably pick the Phasmophobia because at least I get to see things. At least they'll be able to mess with me during the day. I'll still be able to play with the boys.
yeah,
Spike down.
I mean, my
um,
first choice was the Phasmophobia house, just because survival. I gotta see,
I've got your trail.
I gotta communicate. So I will
yeah,
go with you on that, the Phasmophobia house.
yeah, I
I
would
mean,
definitely
ghost
pick Phasma. Both is
honestly with
hard.
ghost
Spike
would
planted.
like drive drive me insane, scare the shit out of me, or possess me.
Yeah,
But I think it's way better than having just your thoughts, collecting all your thoughts just by yourself,
yeah.
having your mind,
Last player standing.
drive you insane to the point where where you can't take it no more.
Last round in the half.
So yeah, Phasmophobia house, final answer.
Yeah. I feel like that's just the best answer in general. I mean, well, not the best answer, but I don't know. It's really back and forth, but I'd rather be able to see the light of day. I would
Yeah.
just go insane. Next, would you rather is would you rather fight the predator once a year? You get all the prep time in that year, right? But you have to fight him every year, or you fight Pikachu every time you go to the restroom and start to poop. So you're ready to poop, and boom, Pikachu pops out of nowhere, and you have to fight him. Or the predator once a year.
You're like the Predator. Because you're having all the prep time, you have everything, ready to go when you fight Predator, and it's every year, so you're you're getting enough time to prepare. Every year, his
Last
attacks
player
are.
standing.
I mean, for the Pikachu, you fight him daily, and you know what his moves are. I feel like that could be an easy
Switching
one as
sides.
well. But to fight every day, I would not want to
Let's leave
fight
whatever
every day.
happens in the past.
It would just drain me. I would just rather fight once a year and just get that day over with. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, but both are very, very hard. Just because the predator, will know your every move. Like
Yeah.
every year, he would know. Like if you kill him and a new predator comes, he's already gonna know what you did to the other one, and he's
Yeah.
gonna do everything based on that. So it's always gonna be random with the predator, right? But obviously, you'll have a game plan. You'll be able to train the whole year, do whatever you got to do, and Pikachu. I mean, I'm not beating Pikachu no matter what I do. Right? Like, he's gonna catch me with my pants down. No, very horrible
Last player
position,
standing.
really. And
And that's every day. That's
that,
why I said
yeah,
the once a year
that,
would probably best because you're just fighting that one day out of the whole year. And with Pikachu, you're fighting every day because you gotta use the restroom every day.
yeah. And Pikachu, not a tough person to beat, right? It's
Exactly.
an electrical mouse. He's small. He's very agile. I feel like this one, both definitely gonna mess me up. But
Match
fighting
point.
Pikachu every day,
Congrats, everyone.
Yeah,
Your
that's
hearts
a
are
no for me.
pounding.
yeah, ain't nobody gonna do that. Ain't nobody gonna be able to beat that dude.
So, final answer: Predator
Final,
was here.
yeah, Predator for sure, man. The next one is: would you rather lick a very cold pole, just like in that one Christmas movie? I can't really name it right now. It's not on the top of my head.
Know which one you're talking about?
Or stick a fork in an electrical socket. Both, you just have to do it one
Oh,
time. It's not like every day or whatever. It's just one time.
Spike down A.
okay.
Who's next?
Electrical,
Grabs the spike.
it could kill you. Electric could kill you, obviously.
Yeah.
And putting a fork in electrical shock. Oh no. I feel like with enough voltage you could die.
Enemy
But
attacker
tongue to the
Last
pole,
player standing.
you're gonna endure like
Teleport's ready.
less pain than you would getting electrocuted.
Defenders win.
So I mean,
Yeah.
for
Most
me,
likely, yeah.
I'm taking the pole.
No, yeah. The pole is definitely gonna hurt, right? It's probably gonna take a piece of my tongue off. Maybe. I'm probably gonna be stuck to that pole for quite a while. Um, but I'd rather endure the pole than the electrical socket for sure. Just because if I don't really like getting shocked, even if it's like those little like gum things,
Exactly.
like those little fake gum things. I hate it.
Yes.
Like I don't like getting shocked whatsoever. And me putting a fork in the electrical socket doesn't
Yep.
sound like a good time whatsoever. So I'll definitely pick the. It will definitely suck, but I mean, I'd rather pick the very cold bowl, man.
I would endure that pain as well.
Yeah.
I would endure that pain over getting electrocuted any day.
No, yeah. There's nothing worse than being electrocuted. I feel like.
So, final answer:
Final answer: cold pull. Licking
cold
that cold pull. All right, so here's one for you. Another one. It's: would you rather play every day, but you suck no matter what you do, no matter how much
Match
you play, you
found.
suck, right? Or you only get to play once a month, but you're really good at whatever you play.
Hmm. I would feel like. Hmm. So here's the cons. I mean, you're playing every day, so you're having fun every day.
Uh huh. Or you're
But if
rage
you're
quitting
really
every day.
good, you're really good. Hey, you could enter into some tournaments
And only play once a month.
and win some serious cash.
Yes, sir.
Relax. I've already sorted everything.
Honestly, I couldn't even live without playing video games, getting all that stressed out, raging. I would honestly pick suck. Play every day, but I suck. As long as I'm enjoying the game, getting whatever I have, getting it out of me, the rage, I would like to play every day.
Yeah, I think I'm the same way. Um, I feel like playing every day, um, even if I do suck, like on most games, I'm not really that good at. I'm pretty much decent, if anything. Um, I'd rather be able to play every day and suck than just play once a month and really be good at it. I just feel like
I just feel like, you know, I mean, you're playing every day, and you're having fun with your boys every day, and as long as like I'm having a good time or I'm getting whatever I have out of my system, raging, I feel like it's a good time.
yeah. I mean, playing once a month and being good, I don't think it's really that useful unless that's the only thing you're
Yeah,
doing. But then again, you're only playing once a month. Like you'll be doing whatever else. Like for those people that play every day and are in tournaments,
Doesn't matter what
like that's their
happens,
job, you know?
no, it's
yeah.
just another grave job.
Like for me, I don't think it would be such a good time if I just play once a month and I'm good. Like obviously I want to always have fun, but I don't think it's always fun just beating everybody. Like sure it's a great time because you're better than everyone, but really like for me that's not really that much fun. But playing every
Yeah,
day and sucking, I think it'd be very funny and it brings very great content, so I'd rather do that.
I, you know, just having fun with your boys every day is all I could ask for.
Yeah.
So, final answer.
Final answer is play every day but suck.
Ah,
Powers out.
two of them.
I think that's just the best.
Yeah, yeah.
60 Reina,
Just
30
because
Astra.
you're playing once a month,
Yeah.
you're not really enjoying because you're just beating everybody in your games.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's the joy in that,
One
right?
enemy remaining.
Yeah, for sure.
Like some people say, it's lonely at the
Message,
top.
diese Scheiße hurts.
Yeah, because not much people up there, and like you won't really have fun if you're just winning, 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 winning. At least for me.
And not playing like against like people that are actually good, because that's what it's all about, the competition.
Yeah, especially like games that are just like for fun that we play sometimes, like the Garlic Phone,
Oh yeah,
Fall Guys. Like those are fun even when you lose. You know, like I want to always want to be
exactly.
winning, 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 winning. But yeah.
But yep, final answer.
Final answer, definitely the
Turn out.
play
Death.
every day.
Play every day. You suck.
Last player standing.
Yeah,
96.
I feel like that's
Sky
the only answer.
101 fade.
Oh, turn
Uh,
down.
Let's see what Jakey Poo got here.
Hit her for 70. I'm goaded. Yeah. I feel like that's an easy one for me. Next one is always tell the truth or always lie. Would you always tell the truth or would you always lie?
This one's also a hard one, but I don't know.
Put
Telling
heads on.
telling it like it is gonna hurt you, but it also builds you, right?
Yeah.
But telling it how it's not is
140.
always
That'll
gonna
probably
keep
be
you at that
worse.
level. That's how I think of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, telling it like it is better than
Astra
telling
hit 80.
as it's not.
Feeling sight.
Last player standing.
I mean, I think I got my answer. What would
Yeah,
it be?
I mean,
I think they're C.
telling the truth, right?
They are C.
Yeah, telling the truth
I know.
is
It's
an easy pick for me just because I think because if you're just having a casual conversation like with your friends or whoever it may be and you're always just lying, then I just feel like that's worse because they're never gonna know what the heck is going on, you know?
Thank you for line up your
So always telling the
Final
truth,
round
even
for the
though
switch.
it's probably not gonna be the best in every situation or whatever. I still think telling the truth is better in any situation, even though if it's not what the people want to hear.
Yeah,
That works too.
like I said, the truth hurts, but sometimes even the lie hurts more. Lying hurts more.
Yeah, and especially if I'm always lying, like there's not gonna be like any good conversation or
She really got that.
Placing sentry. Target destroyed.
But yeah, so my answer would be always telling the truth.
yeah, mine is always it would always be always telling the truth as well.
Good attack.
Final answer.
Final answer, the truth. Next one, it does go with the other one, kinda. Always have bad teammates, or you're always the bad teammate, but your
Spike
teammates are
planted.
good. So would you rather be the bad one, or would you rather your whole team be the bad one?
Honestly, if I was the bad
One
one,
enemy remaining.
Down. My ult's ready.
and if we're winning, honestly, I would take that.
Healing.
Yeah.
I would be boosted out of my mind. I wouldn't care. I would not care. As long as I see like a radiant buddy on my stomach, I wouldn't even care. They'll be like, yo, Sage, you 2 and 22? How? How are you radiant? Be like, look at my boys right here. Now
Big
look at me.
fact. Yeah, I feel like you only being the bad one isn't really that bad, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you would probably rage or whatever, but I feel like I would just be having fun. Like,
I mean, I think you would rage more if all your teammates were bad, right?
yeah, if you're the one carrying the whole time and your teammates are bad, like, you can't always 1v5. Like, let's put it in the Valorant scenario. You cannot 1v5 every round. Like, there's no possible way. Like, sure, 1, 2, 3 rounds, sure, but like in this game, you have to be the first team and the third team. There is no way.
Spike down B.
Yeah, I mean, I would just lose my mind if I had to freaking 1v5 all the time.
Yeah, I would
I
go
would
crazy.
go insane. But if I was the only bad one, I would be helping my team,
Mhm.
doing giving like Valorant, giving you till out. I mean, I wouldn't be getting a whole lot of kills, but I mean, I would be assistant at least.
Yeah,
But my final answer would be, I would want to be the bad one
yeah, I would be the bad one too.
because I feel like it's just a whole headache having all your teammates bad, and you're the only one that's good, and you're just trying your absolute best to play against 5 dudes.
Let's go.
yeah, I would pick the same thing. I
Oh, dude,
mean,
imagine on COD, bro.
oh yeah, no.
Oh my goodness. I feel like that would be worse.
No, yeah, especially because COD already gives me a headache. Oh my god. He has a free Phantom over here by Bomb.
Ah, she got it. But
But
yeah, my
yeah,
final answer, yep, I would be the bad one.
I would be the bad one too.
Just so I could enjoy the game as well. Because being the only good one would be a whole headache.
Yeah, I mean, we've had that happen quite a bit of times while playing this game, so it's not really a fun time. So yeah, I'd definitely pick that one too.
I had
Last
our fair
player.
share of
Oh, the timing.
experiences, but when we're
Yeah,
playing good, we're playing good.
Come on, you
It's
got
fun.
this.
yeah, and then when we're playing bad, I mean, we all play bad together, and I mean, obviously it's stressful,
30 seconds
but I
left.
feel like that's just how the game is.
Oh, nice.
But at least we have
Yeah.
fun. All right, so the last would you rather question I
Let
do
them
have
fight
here
between me.
for you today is:
Reloading.
would you rather be forced to live the same day for a whole year? Like the same day, like let's say
And
today,
it would
like
happen tomorrow.
yeah, it would happen tomorrow for the whole year, 365
Reloading.
days of straight up the same thing
No more
happening
time to
over
lie.
and over and over and over. Or you lose 3 years. Like let's say you're gonna die at that you're gonna die like at 85 or whatever. There's
So you know how
three
you die?
years. No, not learn how you die, but you lose 3 years of life.
Oh, so I lose 3 years of life,
Uh huh.
or I
Enemy down.
relive the same day every day.
For a whole year.
Oh my gosh, that you scared me.
So I lose
One enemy remaining.
3 years every year, or 3 years.
No. You just lose 3 years, and then that's it.
I would take 3 years.
Behind! He's
You would just
creeping
take the
behind.
3 years.
Yeah. Just because I
Last
wouldn't want to
player
be
standing.
reliving
Now
the
he's so
same
scared.
day
Oh, wait, he's
over and
close.
over and over again.
No!
Just because,
Defenders win.
repetitiveness, repetitiveness, and it's not really exciting. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, definitely not. The thing is for me though is just that I don't know until what year I'm gonna live to. So that's what the really hard part is for me. Like, let's say if I'm gonna die at 30, and God forbid it doesn't happen, but if I'm gonna live at until 27 years old, just because I didn't relive the same day over and over and over again, is crazy to me. But 365 days of the
Match
same
point.
24 hours,
God.
holy, it would probably be a great experience. Just not a great experience, right? Obviously, it's gonna be boring and it's gonna be
Yeah.
repetitive and it's gonna be the same day over and over and over again. But like, let's say if I put it in a productive way, like let's say I start learning to do something that same day. Like let's say I start to learn how to make a business or whatever, and I just
Mhm.
look it up and then make it productive in that way. Then I feel like that would be best. But living the same day 365 days just sounds just like a pain.
Yeah, it did.
So just because I feel like I would probably make it productive, hopefully, probably in like the last 200 days, and I would probably enjoy the first 165 or whatever.
It
Um,
would just be.
yeah, I'd probably do that just because I really don't know when I'm gonna die. No one really knows. I'd probably pick the same one, same day for a whole year.
Yeah,
Relax.
for me,
I've already
it
solved
would
this.
be take the 3 years off
Take the
because
3 years off.
I would not want to be in the same day every day.
No, yeah, it sounds horrible,
It
but
does.
but I feel like I would probably make something out of it, so I'll probably do
Like I feel
that.
like it would be cool if you didn't know what was gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like if it was the same day, everything happened the same way, but
Can take the girl out of
you would
Salvador's,
make
but you'll
a
never
few
take the girl
sudden
out of
changes. You know what I
Salvador.
mean?
Uh huh.
So let's say it's like a change, like one change every day, just one slight change every day. You know what I mean? I think that would be pretty cool because things would turn out a little bit different in the next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But living the same day, everything repetitive. Give me the 3 years. Take my 3 years off. I'm going earlier. So for you, it would be the same day.
Yeah, for me it would be the same day, just because I think I could make something out of it,
Yeah.
just because I'll be living the same day over and over and over and over again. And 365 free days, really? Like, I get to live 365 days more than I actually would. I feel like that would be very productive, and I feel like that would be the best for me. Just because I don't really know when I'm gonna die,
One enemy
so I feel
remaining.
like that would be
They're
best.
fun.
Spike
They
down
are fun.
A.
Yeah.
So that's my
Although you
answer.
do have a good opinion on that. I mean, my answer still stands.
Yeah.
I have taken a 3 years.
Alright, alright. So that was the last one. The other
Alright,
ones are just like basic questions back again.
I
Just so
can
they
ask you
can.
some if you rather.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If that's what you have, go on, go ahead.
Alright. Would you rather have
Time for a
telekinesis
field test.
or have telepathic read minds? Telepathically read minds.
So move things like with my head.
With your mind or read minds.
They're A again.
So with the first episode with Audie, it's already out. I'm not sure if you already heard it. But we had a similar question like this. Um, it was what like with Audie, it was teleport or read minds, I believe. I could be wrong, obviously. But that's just what I remember. I did
Spike
pick
planted.
teleport, just because I don't think I would like to read other people's minds. You know, like I don't
Yeah.
think I would like to hear other people's heads, like that are other than mine. You know,
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Yeah,
ah,
I get you on that one. So
yeah,
I wouldn't like to know dark stuff about people.
yeah. Like I wouldn't want to listen to other people's thoughts, and the way I was talking about it with Adi is like even like going a little bit further, um like what if you lived in apartments, you know, like you would there's always people around, you'll always be listening to what they're thinking, and honestly, like I don't want to be listening to other people, like
Yeah.
what they're thinking, what they're gonna do,
So,
you
so
know.
I've seen like a TV show before
Get out
Uh-huh.
of my way.
where this girl she had the ability to read minds, but she could hear all the minds at once. So she would
Oh.
hear all the
They're tier
people
two.
minds, and eventually her head blew up.
Oh jeez. Oh heck no.
So if that were to happen, I would want to pick move stuff with my mind. Just because if I would be hearing
Alarm bot
so
set.
many
One
voices
enemy remaining.
or so many people's thoughts that I can't even collect my own,
Last player standing.
and I would learn some things about
He's on
people
mute.
that I
Placing
wouldn't
swarm
want to
grenade.
know.
Placing swarm grenade.
Learn about dark stuff, their personality. It's not for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely not. I
30
mean,
seconds left.
it doesn't really sound like a good time, really. Just because
Yeah,
you're always listening to people.
Swarm grenade out.
yeah, because she was in a stadium and
Last round
she
in the
could
half.
hear all the people's
Last round
thoughts
to
at
use our
once,
creds and
and her head
abilities. Don't
exploded.
waste your firepower.
Oh, gee.
So
Yeah,
I'm
you
pretty sure
said.
that was not a good time.
No, definitely not. Just because, like, um, I just wouldn't like to listen to people. And like you said, like if you're like at a stadium, like I like going to like baseball games, the hockey games, things like that, like where there's a lot of people, like concerts and stuff. If I'm listening to other people's thoughts and not just my own, that doesn't sound like a good time. So if I'd
Yeah,
rather move things with my mind, I think that'd be very useful. Like let's say I'm moving or something, I could have things in my arms, of course, and then move other things with my like my head. Like if it doesn't take any effort at all, I could be moving my couch, I could be moving the fridge, whatever it may be. Like I feel like that's more useful than reading minds. Like I don't see how it would be useful to read other
Switching
people's
sides.
minds, other than
Yeah.
probably like an interview or something. But other than like, I don't think that's even useful.
And moving stuff with your mind, you can make impossible things happen if you're betting on like sports.
Exactly. Like if I call like a fumble on third quarter at 2 minutes and whatever,
Hey, you can make it happen.
I can make it happen, or interception, whatever it may be. Like if I want the Patriots to win the Super Bowl, you know, I just
Have that.
yeah,
Have
just
that ball go into the hands every time.
yeah, exactly.
But my final answer would be telekinesis.
Yeah, I'd rather move things with my head other than anything. Um, yeah, like for me that one's easy. I really don't want to listen to other people what they got going on in their life, really.
Yeah. Alrighty, so telekinesis was that one. I have
Yeah.
another one for you.
Okay.
Spikes down.
Would you rather be forced to sing every song
One
that you
enemy
know,
remaining.
or dance every song that you know?
Okay, okay. So either sing every song I know, like is it just at all times, or like let's say like
Yeah, every time you hear a song you know,
It's a strategy.
you
oh
either
every
sing
time I
it.
hear it.
Yeah, every time you hear it, you either sing it or dance to it.
I'd rather
Your
sing.
favorite songs.
I'd rather sing it just because the only songs I probably know how to dance are like bachata or like any like like
Party.
I'm not a yeah like party or whatever like like most songs that I know that I listen to are like Drake, and I would not know how to dance that whatsoever. Like
I know when the hell blink.
exactly like let's say you put like Hotline Bling, or like let's say you put like some of his like rap songs, like I wouldn't know how to dance that, so I would just look ridiculous. So for me, I would rather sing it. Oh, I was in the Venom the whole time, the Poison, whatever. Yeah, I'd rather sing it for sure rather than dance.
I
Just
have to go with you on
because,
that one too. Just
yeah,
because you know some songs
Last player
are not
standing.
really meant to be danced to.
yeah,
One enemy remaining.
like
You know,
most.
you got like, I mean, rap. But you're gonna dance to the rap song.
Yeah, like I'm gonna look silly if I'm out there dancing to like
Win.
Drake or something, you know. Yeah,
But
so
yeah, I would sing too, just because you know I like to sing my favorite songs. Obviously, I wouldn't know how to dance to them,
yeah,
but yeah, singing would be my choice as well.
yeah, singing for sure is my choice.
Okay, another one.
Match found.
Hit me with it.
Would you rather be overdressed all the time or underdressed all the time?
Oof, I have actually said this to my girlfriend a couple times, right? Um, me personally, I don't really like dressing up as much. Like, let's say, like in a suit and tie or whatever, or like, well, I'm pretty sure that that's what it means. Like overdressed, you're probably dress
In a
business casual
suit,
all the
yeah.
time. You know, like you have a blazer on, whatever it may be. But underdress, I don't want to be underdressed to my wedding. Definitely not.
Yeah,
That sounds
that's
that sounds like a horrible time. I don't want to be underdressed to a lot of things, right? So I'd rather be overdressed, even if it's like to a baby shower, even if it's to something simple, like let's say a Christmas party that my family are having. Just because being underdressed, like it's my thing, right?
Yeah.
But there's just a lot more things that I'd rather be overdressed to than underdressed to. Like let's say like an interview, like I'd rather be overdressed because you're supposed to fit the part or like be even better than your part, right? So for me, I'd rather be overdressed even though that's not me. Like me as a person, I don't really like I like polos, but that's pretty much the best thing you'll probably see me on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know me too. I always come in sweats, shorts, you know, fucking what is it? Slides, jacket. But like you said, you had a good point. You know, I wouldn't want to be underdressed for my wedding, dates, interviews, important stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like for me, there's more things that you would want to be overdressed for than underdressed for. Just like life in general things. So, yeah, I'd rather be overdressed than underdressed because I ain't trying to be walking down the aisle in slippers or my Nike slides, and just like a faded pajama
Yeah,
shirt that I
t-shirt.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'd rather be overdressed for sure.
Variable removed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with you on that. I'll probably be overdressed
Lights down.
for a lot of things, even though that's not me. But there is important
One
things in my
enemy
life that I
remaining.
wouldn't want to be overdressed for.
Yeah, I'd rather be overdressed on this occasion,
They
really.
should probably reevaluate their approach.
Already. I have one more for you.
Okay, okay.
Would you rather lose your sight or lose your memories?
Oof, like all the memories that I had before, but I gain new ones?
You gain new ones, yeah.
Or just lose my sight altogether?
So you lose your sight, but keep all your previous memories before you lost your sight intact, or um, lose your memory and create new ones.
This is a really hard one for me. Just because I do really have good memories with my girlfriend, obviously. We've been together for 3 years, and I feel like losing memories like that is really hard.
Yeah, it is
Just
really hard.
yeah, just because like I obviously have so many memories with you guys, like with all my friends, and honestly, I wouldn't be able to make new ones if I'm blind. Like I wouldn't be able to picture everything the same. I wouldn't be able to do things the same just because I lost all my memories and most of those things you can't really replicate. Like the ones with my girlfriend, like obviously if I lose my memories, like I won't remember her and I feel like that's sad.
No. It's you lose your sight, but you have your memories intact, or you keep your sight and
No, no,
have
no. Yeah, like if I lose my memories, like that's what I
yeah.
meant. Like if I lose my memories,
My
like
ultimate
obviously I'll be able to make new ones, but I just won't remember her or remember what we did. Like the bullying things, I wouldn't remember those.
One enemy remaining.
Like
Yeah.
like those sound just so sad. So yeah, I would definitely pick.
Blind but keep your
Last
memories.
round.
Yeah, I'd rather pick blind and keep my memories just because I already have too many good memories that I would love to keep for the rest of my life. Just because all the memories I do have from like when I was a little child to now are just too good. I'd rather be blind and keep those memories in my head forever than lose my memories and make new ones.
Last Yoru standing wins.
I'll agree with you on that one. You know, I have created a lot of memories with you guys, and it would be sad to lose them all. Obviously, it would be really sad to lose them all, just because it's just something so hard you can't let go of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would go with you on that one. Is to be blind and still have my memories.
Spikes down.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather keep the memories and always talking about them and keep them in my head than just lose my memories altogether and
Try
then
to
have to
create
make
new
new ones.
ones.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Can't use that
So
yet.
final answer:
Yep.
blind, but keep your memories.
Yeah, for sure.
Switching sides.
I'll pick them apart. You clean up whatever.
I think should we go on to the questions?
All right. Well, I have one from Audie's that I think would be very great, and I want to know what you would say.
Really?
Would you rather be in PUBG, right, and try to
Go one
survive the
more
100-man
B. A.
and get out of there?
Go
Or
one more
would you
A,
rather
please.
be in Hunger Games and try to survive that and get out of there?
You're finished. Or
Hunger
you're
Games is brutal.
Don't overthink it. That's my job.
Oh, bro, go away.
But
Easy,
honestly,
easy. Open the door.
I feel like Hunger Games would be absolutely brutal.
Yeah, Hunger Games for sure is something that takes
Oh my god,
Um,
Good job.
a lot of skill, not just like with
Yeah,
guns.
not just guns. You have the archery. Your survival skills have to be on point. Your combat skills have to be on point. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff have to go into that. And PUBG, I mean, you could be
Arbor,
really good with your gun. Your
can
aim
you
could
give
be
me your
amazing.
skin?
And I feel like PUBG would
Request.
be easier to survive in
Request.
Do best.
Thank you.
than the Hunger Games.
Yeah, I think PUBG, what PUBG has is
They see
that there's 100 people and there's a gun involved.
Yeah.
And Hunger Games, it's less people,
Player standing.
which is good. It's only like 2 people of every house, which I'm not really familiar with Hunger Games, but I know there's not more than like 50
Okay.
maybe.
But then they're really skilled in what they do.
Yeah, they're really skilled. Obviously, they pick them at random, but they know what's going on, right? In PUBG as well, they know what's going on. They're going there. There's guns, but the thing is with PUBG, you don't really land with guns. So you have to land, and if you're lucky, you don't land with other people, and then you get
One enemy
your
remaining.
gun, whatever it may be, or a gun.
And there's always the easy way out, just camping.
Yeah.
Staying in one spot, taking out the enemy team. I mean, you could do that in Hunger. Well, I think in Hunger Games they hunt you down as well. They have people who hunt you, so you can't just stay in one spot.
I know it's because I don't remember a lot about the Hunger Games. I know there's probably like weather effects that go on as well.
Yeah, they're it's basically they're in this,
Like the
what do you call it, a simulation? Because it's like
Get that spooky
they
cozy
take them
boy.
to an actual island,
Uh-huh.
but obviously like
Easy.
they can control like what goes on in the Hunger Games. You know what I mean?
Go see.
Yeah, because with me, when I picked with Audie, I picked Hunger Games just because there's less people and they pick at random. So like obviously, not everyone's gonna be skilled, not everyone's gonna be whatever. So you have a better chance. I feel like personally,
Yeah.
cause in PUBG, you're with 100 people that land. You're not always gonna know if there's a sniper looking at you. You're not always gonna know, like if you have to move, because obviously you're gonna have to
No
move.
time.
Yeah, because of the gas.
Last player standing.
Yeah, you don't know if there's someone already in there. So I feel like
My city needs me.
But
they
I
would.
feel like you could get lucky, you know, stay in the circle the whole time and just stay in one spot. And I feel like it's an easy like W, you know what I mean?
Phoenix, can you give me your bundle skin and request, please?
I don't really know. Like for me, it's still gonna stay
Thank
Hunger
you.
Games
Appreciate
just
it.
because for me, in my head, I feel
I
like
love you, bro.
it's just a little bit easier to survive. But then again, I might be wrong and just like in both, I'm definitely probably not gonna survive either way.
Turret out.
Yeah.
Spike
I mean,
down
for me,
A.
I feel like PUBG would probably be my best bet
I need
to
help.
survive in.
Uh-huh.
Just because I don't know how to wield a bow. I don't know any survival
80
skills. I don't know anything about, you know,
One enemy.
butchering animals to survive on their
Enjoy.
meat and all that.
Uh-huh.
Defenders win.
So I wouldn't
Nice
know how
try.
to like
Good job, guys.
We're better.
do all that kind of stuff. But in PUBG, you know, I would obviously it's easier to wield a gun than it is to wield a bow and arrow. Because I don't know how to shoot a bow and arrow.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to do any of that. You know, I don't know how to skin animals to survive on that. You know, be stealth. You know, my combat my combat is probably the worst. You know, I could probably get lucky in PUBG and get the golden pan. You know, boom! Knock him upside the head.
Yeah, just like wait for someone to walk in your building.
Boof! Back in the skull.
Match found.
But yeah, I say my best bet. I would probably survive in PUBG.
Yeah, I mean, Adi said the same thing. I'd probably still go with Hunger Games just because, um, I don't know. I feel like it's the same thing, but I'd rather pick Hunger Games. Alright, well, going on, just the final questions.
You're right.
So here's a simple one. What's your favorite color?
Blue. Blue will always be my favorite color. And I couldn't really.
Are you live right now, Jakey Poo?
Relax. I've already sorted everything.
At the moment, he is not.
Are you live right now, Jakey Poo? Are you live right
Nah.
now, Jakey? Oh. I was gonna say, bro, because I'm gonna take.
Okay. He was gonna say something bad. I know it.
Probably. He was like, I just wanted to say, I'm probably gonna. I
I'm
should
not gonna.
probably meet him.
All right. All right.
I should meet him before he says something, and then just tell me what he says, and if he says something nice, I'll just unmute him or something.
Well, stop talking so I can
After
hear.
this, you wanna do some tinkering?
Before I was
Sure,
rudely
but
interrupted
if
by the
anything
game, I was just
explodes
about to say,
again, you
I'm
are
about to take
telling
your fan
Brie.
base.
Said he was about to take your fan base.
Oh,
Your fans gonna want to see more of me. And you'd be like,
Go
oh,
for it, bro."
where's Eli Piss Red?
Oh.
I want him to piss on me like R. Kelly. Oh, where's Eli Piss Red?
Oh, hey, no, this is funny.
Oh my goodness.
What? Okay, let me repeat it.
His name is Eli Pissred.
Oh my god.
It's
Well,
like Eli Sip. Oh, Eli Sipred.
Eli Sipper
He said piss.
dude.
Oh, that was dirty.
So what's your favorite color?
So yeah, it's gonna be blue for me. You know, I'm always fond with the color blue. I have blue everything. You know, the Giants are blue. They're like my favorite shade of blue. I like dark blue, really dark blue.
Yeah. I mean, my favorite color is royal blue.
Oh, royal blue.
Yeah, it's like a dark blue. It's just my favorite color. My favorite animal is the lion. So they kind of correlate really, because the king of the jungle is the lion. Royal blue is just royalty. So that kind of means king in a way. So yeah, they just correlate together.
Yeah, yeah. I'd say my
Last
favorite
player
animal
standing.
would probably be. Would have to say
Even with numbers, anything can still happen. Remember
oh,
that.
like probably a gorilla.
A gorilla.
Silverback gorilla.
Whoa.
Just because those dudes can take you to the fight.
No, yeah, they're wild and they're pretty much amazing animals, really. They're really smart animals. If you mess with them, obviously you're probably not gonna win.
You're probably gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna get wrecked 9 out of 10 times. I mean, definitely no way you're being a gorilla.
There, I just got wrecked.
Oh no.
But yeah, I feel like obviously like the alpha gorilla will always take charge and always mess around with his fellow comrades. But I feel like uh, since he's the most powerful, he's the most dominant. He'll show that, which I kind of like to do that.
Yeah.
So my favorite color is pretty much like a dark blue, not too dark. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And my favorite animal is the silverback. Okay, bro.
You got the kill while flash. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess.
Last player standing.
But yeah. So your favorite color is blue. Favorite animal, silverback gorilla. Not a bad choice whatsoever. Next question is, if you were to pick a game to live in, like for the rest of your life, what game would that be?
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Hell yeah! Who wouldn't want to live in Minecraft?
Bro, but Minecraft's scary, bro. Like the Slender Man or the Ender, whatever.
So I think about it like this, if I could build anything to my imagination, I build anything with my imagination, build my house so it's protected. Obviously, I would never go out at night.
Uh-huh. But those people spawn
Oh.
anywhere if you don't have lights all over your house.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they even spawn during the daytime, like which is the craziest part. Oh my god, I just died. Yeah, I just feel
But
like
as long as I'm suited up, I feel like I would be
One
okay.
enemy remaining.
yeah, but that's not all you have to worry about. Obviously, if you just live a simple life, then that's pretty much all you're gonna have to worry about, other than the zombies, really. The zombies are really,
Round in the
yeah,
half.
and zombies are really pushovers, really. Like they're not really
Yeah.
insane, really, except for the
But
small
then you
ones.
got baby zombies. I hate them.
Yeah, those baby zombies are wild.
They're OP
No, yeah,
They're
they run
fast.
really fast.
and they hurt.
Yeah, and they're so small. Like you have to aim down most of the time. So once you look up, you don't even know what else is there, and there's always something there.
The only thing would scare me is probably creepers, man, because they'll just come up from out of nowhere and just blow up.
Yeah,
I've got your trail.
and those
So
pretty much spawn anywhere too during the day.
Yeah,
and the
those
night.
come during the day, night, and they're scary, man. They just
Yeah.
have like the face of death.
Last player standing.
One dead. You're too
Yeah, they're insane, man. The game I would pick without a doubt
Last player
is
standing.
Pokemon.
Planted.
Pokemons.
Yeah, if you know me, I really love Pokemon, and I feel like living in a Pokemon world is pretty
Fun.
much
would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be great. Like if you could go out there. Obviously, there's wild things out there that could really hurt you, right? Like if you're not really
But
paying
you also have
attention.
your own protection, man.
Yeah, exactly. You always have your own protection. But like if let's say I'm just starting now and I get caught outside with like a Charizard or something, it's not gonna be a great thing if I'm just starting off with my Squirtle as a 10-year-old. You know,
Yeah.
so what is this dude doing?
Dude.
This is why people are gonna go to him because he kills himself.
Switching
Oh,
sides.
there you go.
Race it to the spike side.
But
Nah, yeah.
that's a really good choice, Pokemon.
No, yeah, because honestly, for me, if like
And
I
and you're going on an adventures looking for Pokemon, trying to be basically the best Pokemon trainer. I mean that'd be pretty fun.
no, yeah, you go on Pokemon adventures, you have friends that could literally do anything they want, basically with their powers, which is really great, you know. And honestly, Pokemon doesn't really sound like a bad place to live for me. So for sure, mine would be Pokemon.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Damn, did you see Ash?
Oh yeah, Ash is
He's
being
out.
retired.
Oh, what? I got killed by the dog.
Oh what?
Wait, really?
Oh, my robot killed somebody. Oh god, bro. No, yeah. I have a random question for everybody, right? So the random question for you is, what's your favorite shampoo?
I really like the Irish Spring.
Irish Spring. Okay.
I don't like the bars of soap. I just like the shampoo.
One enemy remaining.
Uh huh.
Just because it smells good.
Okay.
It smells
Spikes down.
like pine. Pine
Player standing.
really gets me going.
What are you doing?
What about you? What about you?
My favorite shampoo. Um, I I really used to like Head and Shoulders. But
Let's go.
I don't know. Like it. I don't know if it just doesn't help me. Obviously, I don't have a lot of like dandruff or whatever. I don't have a lot of dandruff, and I thought that would help me, but it didn't.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I used to use Head and Shoulders as well, but I had
I'm buying.
I had some dandruff. You know, not bad, but obviously when I scratch my head, sometimes you know the flakes would come off a little bit.
mhm.
So I thought that would help, but
Enemy
yeah, it didn't end up working for me either.
stimulating sentry.
But what do you use now? You said that's what you used to use.
That's what I used to use. My girlfriend
Ready?
is big on like going to Ulta and buying things like hair products from there. I don't really know what she uses, so I don't really have a favorite shampoo. Like if I were to say a shampoo that I used to really like, just because I don't know what she uses now, would be the one she uses. But I don't know. Like Head and Shoulders is a really good one. I know
You know
Irish
what I used to
Spring.
use? I also when I had long hair, I used this shampoo and conditioner.
Trust my boss.
It was
That one time.
it had coconut fragrance. It was coconut something. But oh my goodness, when I had long hair, it would make my curls like curlier, and then it would make my hair smell so good, and my hair was smooth too.
Jeez. No, yeah, like the shampoo that my girlfriend buys, like obviously she has like long hair, so she really needs like a good shampoo. And my girlfriend really loves hair. Like she really loves hair, she really loves her hair. So she really needs like a good product for her.
Yeah, so she
And
gets the good stuff.
yeah, she gets the good expensive stuff. I don't know what it's really called, to be honest with you.
Spike down A.
Turret destroyed.
You
But
know
yeah,
it smells good.
yeah, like it's one of those really good, like,
Player
expensive
standing.
shampoos. I wish I knew what it was called, but I don't.
Stay down.
But yeah,
The white doesn't look bad on that gun.
that what?
Blocking sight.
Wait, I thought that was a vandal.
No, he did have a vandal. He did have a vandal, but he switched it to use his
Oh,
short. You know?
the shorty, yeah. I was about to say because the white looked pretty dope on the vandal.
Ah. Yeah, I think he had the vandal, and then he just switched to his shorty for some reason.
I thought it just did that on someone. I was like, what? But yeah, but for me right now, I like the Irish Spring.
Oh, okay. I mean, the last question I do have for you, um, what's your biggest fear? Do you have any phobias?
Biggest fear. My biggest fear would probably be I have a fear of arach spiders.
Oh,
Kind
you have arachnophobia, kinda.
kinda. I sometimes they. So I watch a lot of I watched this guy. His name is Exotic Labs or Layer. Exotic Layer.
Uh huh.
He has a bunch of tarantulas.
Oh, on TikTok.
Not on TikTok, on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So I watched him a lot, and
Like, kind of cured it for you.
it kind of did, but sometimes they get a little jumpy, and I'll be like,
Mm.
oh my god. But it's like you, he does these videos, and sometimes these tarantulas are chill. They don't really do much.
Yeah.
And obviously the bigger ones, you would think the bigger ones would be the most aggressive, but not really. That's what I learned. Some of the bigger tarantulas, they just sit around buried in the burrows, basically.
No,
But
yeah.
when they do get feisty, they get feisty.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, like if they only mess with you if you mess with them, really, or if you get next to the territory, or when they're children, whatever it may be. Like that's the only time they attack, really.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, that's the scary thing about those bigger spiders. They're not really scary to me. Like spiders aren't really scary to me. Snakes aren't really scary to me. I know a lot of people are afraid of snakes and spiders.
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, now that I've seen like a lot of spider videos, it's kind of cured it for me. But now I'm more afraid of of the paranormal.
hmm.
So obviously, we play a lot of Phasmophobia, but you know, for that to happen in real life, I would not want that. Paranormal stuff, I like to watch it. It interests me,
Mhm.
but I just have that fear of somebody's watching me, and they're from the other side. I just get that eerie feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yeah, I do understand on that. Like for me personally, I don't really believe in ghosts. Like playing games like that, like playing scary games for some reason, it does like scare me a little. But obviously that's a game. After the game, I'm off. I don't really believe in ghosts. Probably because well, I've had some like not encounters. I haven't seen anything, but things have happened to me. Maybe we could talk about that next episode, since I know this episode's getting a little long.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, ghosts for me, like, just don't really exist, I guess. I don't know. Like that's a topic for another day,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I was gonna say, I would have a really good topic just talking about, uh, ex, uh, extraterrestrial life out there, in the universe. You
uh-huh.
think there's other people living among us?
Yeah.
Hey, that's something we got to talk about the next time. 'Cause I love going into that stuff.
No, yeah, that's a very interesting topic, and I know a lot of people would like hearing like scary things and other people's like experiences and stuff. So I know that should be a topic for another day, just because we could get more in depth on that. Like maybe we could start with that. I could write it down in the notes here on the second podcast with you. So that could be a very good thing we could talk about.
But yeah, for sure. Because man, you could go into you could go into that and talk about it like for hours.
Yeah.
'Cause it's just it's so the universe is so big and we're so small. It's bound to be something out there. But you know, gotta talk about gotta leave the rest for the next time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But was there anything else? Anything else? Anything else?
No, that was it. That's the only things I have. Here on my notes here for episode 1. Obviously I do have more episodes with you. But yeah, this is the only things I do have for today. I know you did bring up some topics. Audie was my first one. He didn't have any topics for me, so I do appreciate that from you.
But yeah,
Um,
for sure. And this was pretty fun. You know what I mean? It's gonna be more fun down the road. And I'm glad to be a part of this.
yeah, I mean it's very fun. We get to talk while play games at the same time. Two things that a lot of people do enjoy doing. But not only that, they're not just looking at our faces, which I think is great. Just because, I mean, I'd rather watch a game and listen to someone, or most people listen in their car and they just listen. They don't really watch the video, so I feel like that's really great. Obviously, you'll be hearing the gunshots and stuff at the like at the like in the background too. But obviously, people are just gonna watch for our voices and what we have to say. So I think that's really great because it also gives you pretty much content that you could see. And honestly, I don't even remember how many games we won, how many kills I got. But I mean, it's a fun
Yeah,
experience.
we played a lot of games,
Yeah, we did play a lot of games.
but it was fun. This first episode was pretty fun. Glad to be here once again. My name is Eric Soto. You, hi, bro, sup, awesome sauce, whatever you want to call me. I know. If you're watching the video and you see my name on Valorant, it's just hilarious to me.
It's just funny, man.
But thank you for having me on the podcast. First episode of me here. You know,
Yeah.
I appreciate being here, being a part of this.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun. It was a great episode. I'm not sure how long this is. Probably more than 2 hours or so. But yeah, I had fun. Yeah, but that's it. That's it for us. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever you guys are listening to this. And yeah, that is us. All right, well, peace. I'm Jacob. Obviously, my guest for today was Eric, and we're out.
Sir, everybody have a good night, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yes, sir.